Video number 47, sketching the graph of a polynomial. Let's take a look at a couple things here, ladies and gentlemen. We have f of x equals x. That's, of course, a line. Now, if it's positive, a term, or positive slope, it's up and to the right. Negative slope, down and to the right. Okay? Let's look at quadratics. F of x equals x squared. Well, if it's a positive in front, we have an upward. If it's negative, we have downward. Now, same thing here for cubic. We're going to have similar to a linear, where we're going to start from the lower left-hand corner. We're going to work our way up and to the right. If it's negative, it's going to go down to the right for the linear. Same thing for cubic. Eventually, it's going to work its way down. What do these all have in common? Well, at the end behavior here, for the positives, it's going up and to the right. For the negative a values, we're going down and to the right. Okay, that's if we're talking about a polynomial here. P of x equals ax to the n. The a determines whether or not we're going up and to the right or down and to the right at the end. All right, let's sketch the graph of a polynomial of odd degree with a leading coefficient is positive and the zeros are at -5, 4, and 3/4. Well, if there's a 0 at -5, we're going to put a 0 here. If there's a 0 at 4, we got the graph's going to pass through at the point right there. We're also going to pass through 3/4, which is roughly right here. If it's an odd degree and a positive coefficient, the end behavior is going to be something like this, right, from what we just learned in the last page here. Well, in order to pass through this, we're going to end up going down underneath the x-axis and curving somewhere up through here, and then eventually we're going to end up right over here. Okay, so we're going to have something like this. Now, one thing to make sure we stress, we actually don't know what the y values are that the graph contains, but we do know the x values. So this would be how we would sketch the graph of a polynomial here of odd degree. If you have any questions or concerns, please send an email, and of course, good times.